Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann attended the meeting.
We have a big challenge facing the country. BJP is implementing a policy of demographic penalty. Since
Having concern regarding the untransparency over the exercise of delimitation, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin on Saturday asserted that the struggle will persist until delimitation is done fairly. Stalin made this statement during the inaugural session of the Joint Action Committee (JAC) on delimitation in Chennai. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann attended the meeting. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar was also present. Stalin termed it a national movement to make sure that there is equitable representation in parliament. We will battle till delimitation is carried out fairly. We are united for all India, not the South, he added. The JAC also raised serious concerns regarding the non-transparency and lack of clarity regarding the imminent delimitation exercise without consultation with the concerned stakeholders. It appreciated the initiative of the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister in taking this up to secure the political and economic future of performing states of India. Cutting down parliamentary seats is a serious danger. We are being penalized for having achieved population fertility control. The voice of Manipur is already being stifled because of its minimal representation in parliament. If the exercise of delimitation goes on in an unjust manner, it will result in external control over us, Stalin stated. The committee issued a 7-point resolution on delimitation. Any delimitation exercise done by the union government for enriching the content and character of the democracy should be done openly, allowing political parties of all the states, state governments and other stakeholders to deliberate, discuss and contribute towards it, it stated. The states which have successfully implemented the population control program and thus whose proportion of population has decreased should not be penalized. The union government has to bring in required constitutional amendments for the same, it said. Vijayan called the proposal a sword of Damocles over the southern states. The meeting comes after an all-party meeting in Tamil Nadu on 5th March, where 58 registered political parties other than the BJP put aside ideological differences to voice a joint position on equal delimitation. Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy reasserted his opposition to population-based delimitation on Saturday, warning that doing so would reduce South India's political power. If delimitation is done according to population, the North will make us secondary citizens. The BJP strategy of delimitation in such a way will mute South India's political voice, and we will never allow it, news agency PTI reported Reddy as stating during the Joint Action Committee meeting on delimitation in Chennai. The meeting, organized by Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, was the first interstate one on the delimitation question. At the meeting, Reddy asked the centre not to hike Lok Sabha seats in the process. We are in a big problem as BJP is driving a policy of demographic penalty. Post-1971, when India focused on family planning, South India has progressed a lot, and big states in the north remain behind, Reddy stated. He highlighted the economic success of the South, saying, "We have achieved the fastest economic growth, increased GDP, improved per capita income, more job creation, and enhanced social welfare. But for every 1 rupee that Tamil Nadu contributes in taxes, it receives only 6 paise, Karnataka gets 16 paise, Telangana 42 paise, and Kerala 49 paise. While Bihar receives 6.6 rupees for every 1 rupee, Uttar Pradesh 2.2 rupees, and Madhya Pradesh 1 rupee and 73 paise. We value national integration, but we cannot agree to a delimitation process that politically disempowers us. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin declared that Hyderabad would host the next constituency delimitation meeting. In the debate, Stalin contended that the exercise cannot be conducted solely on the basis of the present population because proper representation in parliament is needed in order to address state-specific issues. He also stated that legal means would be pursued to defy an unjust process. "We are not opposed to delimitation. We believe in fair delimitation," Stalin explained, stressing the importance of ongoing efforts to protect state rights. Showing the importance of the Joint Action Committee, JAC, Stalin pointed to the involvement of several chief ministers, deputy chief ministers, and senior leaders of different parties, strengthening the sense of urgency of the issue. He reiterated Tamil Nadu state government's readiness to work towards making the delimitation process fair. Speaking to the leaders in attendance at the meeting, he stated, "We are together for all of India, not merely the South." Punjab CM Bhagwant Singh, Kerala CM Pinarayi Vijayan, and other officials attended the meeting. Stalin cautioned that if the exercise is not being done fairly, cutting down parliament seats in specific states would lead to a huge threat. He also accused citizens of Tamil Nadu of being unreasonably punished for having kept population growth at bay. As an example from the current problem in Manipur, Stalin mentioned that the state's voice has already been gagged because the state has scanty parliamentary representatives. He warned that an unjust delimitation process would result in foreign control over states' rights. He ended his speech saying, "DMK is not opposed to delimitation. What we are insisting on is just delimitation." Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan likened the matter of Lok Sabha seat redistribution as a sword of Damocles, blaming the BJP-led government of going ahead with the process without proper consultation. He opined that Kerala and other states were being penalized rather than receiving special treatment for following national policy. "Our states are now being punished just because we genuinely implemented the National Population Policy of 1976. A state that religiously enforces a nationally mandated policy should get proper recognition," Vijayan said, according to news agency ANI. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan attacked the BJP government at the centre on Saturday, alleging the process of delimitation of constituencies without consultation is not in the direction of any constitutional value but is under the direction of narrow political interests. Suggested delimitation of Lok Sabha constituencies hangs over our head. Several reports say the BJP-led union government is proceeding with the delimitation exercise in the absence of any consultation. This is a sudden exercise undertaken by it, neither based on any constitutional principle nor on any democratic imperative, but by narrow political interests, said CM Vijayan in the meeting. The Kerala Chief Minister also added that if the delimitation is done solely based on population, then Kerala and other states in the south will lose out on this. He added, delimitation process, if done after the census, will result in a huge rise in the number of seats of northern states, whereas there will be a big drop of the southern states in parliament. This will be beneficial for the BJP as they have more influence in the north. If delimitation is done on the basis of population alone, then Kerala and other southern states will lose, as we have been reducing our population since 1973 when the last delimitation was done, in which the number of seats in Lok Sabha was reorganized. Hitting out at the central government, CM Vijayan said that the union government's actions, from fiscal policies to language policies to cultural policies to now even the fixation of representation, are destabilizing India's federal system and democratic structure. If our parliamentary representation is further cut, while our portion of the wealth of the nation keeps on dwindling, we will be facing an unprecedented situation where both our rightful share of money and outer political voice to ask for them decrease at the same time. It is in realization of the seriousness of this situation that we, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Odisha, West Bengal and Punjab, are presently coming together in protest. We have come here as guests of Tamil Nadu CM MK Stalin to initiate our joint resistance by establishing a joint action committee. The actions of the union government, from budgetary policies to language policies to cultural policies to now even the fixation of representation, are destabilizing India's federal system and democratic structure. This cannot be permitted to go through, the Kerala CM stated. Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy also condemned the planned delimitation process, saying, "Constituency delimitation is a punishment for performing better." BRS Working President and MLA K.T. Rama Rao welcomed the Tamil Nadu government for organizing this meeting. KTR added, "Tamil Nadu is an inspiration for the protest to protect rights." Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, while chairing the Joint Action Committee meeting, urged all the opposition parties to be united in protesting against the delimitation exercise, which he asserted will dilute the political strength of the southern states. In the first meeting convened in Chennai on Saturday, Stalin also suggested constituting a legal expert panel on the delimitation question, emphasizing the requirement of a fair delimitation. The conference was joined by many political figures such as Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, Odisha Congress President Bhakta Charan Das, and Biju Janata Dal leader Sanjay Kumar Das Burma, among many others. The M.K. Stalin government of Tamil Nadu has been at loggerheads with the centre on the three-language formula mooted in the National Education Policy (NEP) 2020 and the delimitation exercise. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin on Saturday stated that the next meeting on delimitation of constituencies would take place in Hyderabad, Telangana. The next meeting on delimitation of constituencies will be in Hyderabad, Telangana, CM Stalin stated. Tamil Nadu CM, while chairing the Joint Action Committee meeting a little while back, appealed to all the opposition parties to remain one in opposing the delimitation exercise that he said would dilute the political strength of the southern states. In the first meeting convened in Chennai on Saturday, Stalin also suggested constituting a legal expert committee on the delimitation matter, but emphasizing the need for a fair delimitation. Calling upon leaders to approach the matter of delimitation to a legal forum, Stalin declared, "I appeal to you all to provide inputs to take this political thing legally. I suggest to constitute a legal expert committee on this issue of constituency delimitation. If we all protest together, only we can achieve victory." He went on to say, "Let us protest together and ensure our representation should not reduce in any circumstances. Let us all be together and protest until we achieve fair delimitation." Stalin was in firm opposition to population-based delimitation of constituencies, accusing it of unfairly impacting states like Tamil Nadu, which have worked hard to contain population growth. It goes against constituency delimitation by population basis. Our states would be affected, as we took measures to hold population in control, therefore are in a position to oppose, and we would be able to reduce our representative in parliament, Stalin stated. He continued stating that reduction of parliamentary representation can result in being reduced in strength politically. States here have demonstrated the effect of declining population. By reducing the people's representatives in parliament, our ability to voice our opinions will be reduced, Stalin stated. Stalin ended by emphasizing that the opposition was not against the idea of delimitation but was to ensure that the process is equitable and does not erode political representation. In his address, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan on Saturday said the BJP-led central government at task over the matter of the delimitation, saying that this hasty process without consultation is not guided by any constitutional principle but by narrow political interests. Delimitation of Lok Sabha constituencies proposed is looming large over us. Several reports suggest that the BJP-led union government is proceeding with the delimitation exercise without consultation. This hasty action is not guided by any constitutional principle or any democratic necessity, but by narrow political interests, CM Vijayan said at the meeting. The Kerala Chief Minister also said that if delimitation is done solely based on population, then Kerala and other southern states will be disadvantaged by this. Several political leaders attended the meeting, such as Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, Odisha Congress President Bhakta Charan Das, and Biju Janata Dal leader Sanjay Kumar Das Burma, among others. The Joint Action Committee on Delimitation, after the first meeting today, passed unanimously the resolution which claims that any delimitation exercise conducted by the centre must be done transparently and after discussion and deliberation with all the stakeholders. DMK MP Kanizh Mochi, while addressing a press conference, said that the JAC has shown its serious concern regarding the absence of transparency and clarity in the delimitation exercise without any consultation with the different stakeholders. Kanizh Mochi added, "I would like to read the resolution which has been adopted today. The JAC showed its grave concern on the absence of transparency and clarity in the delimitation exercise without any consultation to different stakeholders. The JAC thanked the CM of Tamil Nadu for taking up this effort in order to secure the political and economic future of performing states in India. Taking into account the several points and possibilities brought forward by the representatives during the discussion, the JAC agreed unanimously that any exercise in delimitation undertaken by the Union government with a view to enhancing the quality or character of our democracy needs to be conducted in a transparent manner to allow political parties from all states, state governments and other concerned people to deliberate, discuss and offer inputs. Considering the fact that legislative purpose behind the 42nd, 84th and 87th Constitutional Amendment desires to save incentivize states which had enacted population control laws effectively and objective of national population stabilization remains unachieved. The 1971 census population-based freeze on parliamentary constituency should be continued for another 25 years. She said. The DMK MP informed that the political parties who attended the meeting would unitedly battle for fair delimitation. Historic moment in the Indian political landscape, and there was overwhelming response from across the country. Numerous leaders, chief ministers such as the Kerala CM, Telangana CM, Punjab CM, Karnataka Deputy CM, working president of BRS from Telangana. There was a message from ex-CM of Odisha and representatives from BJD, Akali Dal of Punjab, Kerala Congress Committee President and IUML leaders, RSP of Kerala, representatives of MEM from Hyderabad, Kerala Congress, M, and various leaders from various parties have extended support to this, and today they have attended meeting organized by our CM. They have all joined one single platform to convey their solidarity and also convey their concern regarding the very important matter of delimitation. Together in one voice, we stand together to fight for fair delimitation, Kanizh Mochi said. The Joint Action Committee on Delimitation was organized in Chennai with the initiative of Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. The session was joined by several political leaders, including Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, Odisha Congress President Bhakta Charan Das, and Biju Janata Dal leader Sanjay Kumar Das Burma, among others. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has announced that the next meeting regarding the delimitation of constituencies will take place in Hyderabad, Telangana. The Joint Action Committee on Saturday adopted a resolution on the matter of delimitation, raising concern over the lack of transparency and clarity from the Union government. The JAC demanded unanimously transparency from the Union government regarding any delimitation exercise and requested to extend the freeze on parliamentary constituencies based on 1971 census population for next 25 years. Any delimitation exercise conducted by the Union government to enhance the content and character of democracy must be made in a transparent manner, allowing for political parties of all the states, state governments and other stakeholders to deliberate, discuss and contribute in it, The resolution adopted by JAC stated, considering the fact that the legislative intent behind the 42nd, 84th and 87th constitutional amendments was to protect incentivize states which have put into effect population control measures effectively and the goal of national population stabilization has not yet been achieved, the freeze on parliamentary constituencies based on 1971 census population should be extended by another 25 years, it stated. The JAC headed by Tamil Nadu CM M.K. Stalin requested the central government not to penalize the states that have effectively implemented the population control program. The states which have effectively implemented the population control program and consequently whose population share has decreased should not be penalized. The union government shall initiate necessary constitutional amendments for this end, JAC decided. If you liked the video, kindly give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and wishing everyone safety and peace.
Today, we have a big challenge facing the country. BJP is implementing a policy of demographic penalty. Since 1971, when India decided to adopt family planning as a national priority, South India has done very well, but big states in North India have failed. We become spectacular South. We achieved fastest economic growth, bigger GDP, higher per capita income, job creation, best infrastructure development, better governance, and best social welfare. We contribute more to national exchequer and get lesser allocations. For rupees 1 tax paid by Tamil Nadu, it gets back 26 paisa. Likewise, Karnataka 16 paisa. Telangana 42 paisa, Kerala is 49 paisa. But when Bihar pays rupees 1 rupees tax, it gets 6 rupees 6 paisa. Uttar Pradesh gets rupees 2 rupees 3 paisa. Madhya Pradesh gets 1 rupee 73 paisa. We are one country, we respect it. But we cannot accept this proposed delimitation because of it will politically limit us. It will punish us for being performing states. We have to stop BJP for implementing any unfair delimitation.